You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network, Spartan Athletics on the Internet.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Morris Field for some baseball. As the Webb School Spartans will take on the Ezell-Harding Eagles out of Nashville. As behind us on the field, the starting lineups are underway. Mayan Patel alongside Matthew Melton, and Matthew, you got the scouting report on the Ezell team earlier. What are you expecting from them coming from Nashville?
It's going to be a good game, a doubleheader. Beautiful day for baseball, really. There will be some good pitching on the mound early. The relief's a little shaky, so we'll see how the Spartans can do with the starting pitching. The bats, they've been swinging the bats really good lately, so it should be a great baseball game.
Definitely, as the national anthem about to occur in a moment, and this Webb team, not as many seniors as last year. Definitely, with 8 of the 9 players on the field starting, being seniors. What are they going to do this year to come back from that?
They still got a lot of experience. Brock Beeler coming back. He's only a sophomore. Started at shortstop last year, so they still do have some experience. They had some guys on the varsity team last year that didn't really have a. We're going to pause for the national anthem.
So this Webb team, it's still not as many seniors, but still have experience. As a first pitch about to come from Alex Higley on the mound for the Spartans. The soccer team played at 3 o'clock against Ezell's soccer team, came out with a win, so hopefully the Spartans can keep it rolling into the doubleheader here. What are you expecting from both teams?
From both teams, just really a lot of swinging the bats early, a lot of trying to get bats on balls. Webb likes to play a lot of small ball, Ezell not so much, so we'll see how those two strategies come into effect.
Definitely, as we are going to head up to the top row of the bleachers and bring you the game live here at Morris Field. Great day for baseball, Matthew.
Beautiful day for baseball. Couldn't ask for any better.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, up to the booth as Mine Patel alongside Matthew Melton and Peyton Gallagher, also the third member of our broadcast crew, as we are about ready for the first pitch from Morrisfield. It'll be Alex Higley, number 19, on the mound for the Spartans. And really, it's going to be a great game. Ball is thrown down to second. Peyton, both teams not too far into their season, but the divisional play has begun, and this is a divisional game. What does that mean?
Well, what I think it means is that it's time to stop just like play the best you can play as a player, and it's time to like start getting into that next level of play.
Absolutely.
Definitely, as the first pitch from Higley about to come into the plate. And we are underway. Number 1, Cody Hyder, the center fielder up for the Eagles.
Good way to start with a strike there. Alex Higley looking strong on the mound in warm-ups.
0-1 on Hyder. Lined up pitch. And strike two. Little off-speed movement pitch there coming from Higley as he is up in the count.
Just a note on Hyder here. He's got good speed, just like any leadoff hitter would, so he's going to look to bunt, but definitely not with 2 strikes.
Definitely is that ball that missed out a little bit. 1-2 to Hyder, the center fielder, number 1. There it comes. Out to left field, Galen Erickson.
Nice
able to
extension
make
there.
the catch.
It's a nice extension. Hyder tried to go opposite field with it right there, just trying to get a bat on the ball, trying to get on base. And nice play there by Galen Erickson. Looked like he misjudged it originally, but was able to recover and get the out.
Definitely. Galen Erickson, senior out there, covered a little bit of distance, and it went farther than he thought it would, but made the catch 1 away in the top of the first. It's Ryan Caldwell, the right fielder, comes up to bat for the Eagles. Decent student section on hand for the baseball game today. And that's a ball to Caldwell. No, you really said it. You can't ask for a better day for baseball.
No, you can't ask for a better day in baseball. It's a beautiful day. Light breeze as we get a strike there from Alex Higley. Light breeze, but not a cloud in the sky, so it's absolutely just a wonderful day for baseball, for any outdoor activity, really.
Yeah, it definitely is. As here's Caldwell. He's a situational hitter, likes to move runners. And there's the ball up, 2-1.
No runners on base here, just trying to get on.
Yep.
Get a runner on here for the Eagles.
Higley winds up, pitches,
Fouled
and
off.
it is fouled off to third base side. 1-2 to Caldwell. Ezell-Harding on the road in the first game of a doubleheader, and traditionally in a doubleheader in high school, they'll last year I know that in the second game Ezell actually in turn be the home team. As
Got him
Higley
looking.
gets the strikeout looking. Caldwell, slow walk back to the dugout. Cannot be what he was wanting in that at bat. And it'll be 2 away.
So that's 2 batters, 2. Well, never mind, he didn't get a K. That's my bad. But 2 up, 2 down there for the Spartans.
Very strong start for Higley. He's gotten 5 early strikes out of the 6 pitches he's thrown, I believe.
As Nolan Liebrich, the shortstop, comes up to bat, number 14.
It's first righty here for the Eagles. First 2 batters batted left-handed.
And the first 2 pitches by Alex Higley missed the strike zone, 2-0 to Liebrich. And he pops
straight
it up.
Nick Bridgman's going to be there.
He's under it.
Not
Not able to get it.
That ball went straight up. The sun's behind us. You got to wonder if maybe the sun got in his eyes there, but that
Yeah.
ball went straight up. It was a long fall down. Bridgman was tracking it a long way there from his position at second. Maybe should have let the right fielder, Ren Alexander, get that one, but in any case, it was a good effort. Good effort just off his glove. So the Eagles have a runner on as next batter, Herndon, the pitcher, comes up.
Caleb Herndon, pitcher, hitting at the cleanup spot. Number 10, he's the best hitter on the team. He's got the best power and has tendency to take it opposite field. As you've got a runner on first, 2 away, top of the first. Alex Higley on the mound for the Spartans in the stretch now. Pitches in and it's a ball. As Alex Higley is a right-hander, as his brother Andy Higley, also a pitcher, is left-handed, so maybe we'll see a little bit of that.
High ball.
As a ball up to Herndon.
So Higley really fell behind in the count here, 3-1. Not really what he wanted, but let's see if he can play a little catch-up. Oh, that's driven
straight away center
field.
Over James Little's head, into the fence, as Little crashes into the fence. Gets it to Bridgman to cut off, but that will be a stand-up triple for Caleb Herndon. He's helping his own cause there, you know.
Yeah. Gotta love it when you do that as a pitcher.
Yeah.
We mentioned earlier he has the best power, and he drove that straight to center field. The sign out there at center field says 380. He hit that one probably about 379.
That definitely is. James Little went crashing into the fence there trying to track the ball. It was well hit as Nolan Liebrick comes in to score, and there'll be a pinch runner on third to run for Herndon since he is the pitcher. Now up to bat number 5, Seth Weiss, the first baseman.
Nice response by Higley after giving up that big hit.
Absolutely.
At 2 away, Spartans looking to get out of this inning with not much damage done. Runner on third, 2 down, top of the first. And that misses. It'll be 1-1. As Weiss is a contact guy. He wants to hit through the middle of the field. Doesn't have a lot of power, though. As he chops that down the first base slide, and Higley picks it up in foul territory, so it'll be a foul ball. 1-2 to Weiss. This pinch running is number 11 for Liebrick. 1-2 is the count. Higley in the windup, delivers.
Got him.
Called strike 3, and you see Weiss is upset with himself by letting that one. Higley came with the curveball, and it was a beauty at that one.
Absolutely. So not too much damage done there by the Eagles there in the top of the first, but they do get a run on the board, which is always good. Always helps your confidence there. We'll see how the Spartans can swing the bats here in the bottom of the first.
As we'll be back after this short break, bringing the bottom of the first inning. Ezell leads 1-0. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Spartan Athletics on the Internet.
Hi, I'm here at W.O.W. Knoxville, and this is a demonstration of one of the many tools they have here by Mr. Woods.
This is a cordless framing nailer made by Dual-Fast. It's designed to drive the 2 3/8 to 3-inch fasteners, and it's used for mainly framing and building decks. When you depress the safety, the tool will cycle, which is what I'm going to do now.
Come back, y'all. See you soon at W.O.W.
And we're back. Bottom of the first, about to begin. And coming up for the Spartans will be Brock Beeler, Liam Calloway, and Alex Dooley. And speaking of Liam Calloway, we want to send a shout out to Allie Calloway, his little sister, and Mr. Calloway. his father listening in the car. So I'd like to thank you guys for listening, and hopefully the Spartans can put some runs on the board this inning.
I always love hearing each player's walk-up song
Yep.
choice. Tells them a little bit about their personality.
As Brock Beal, the shortstop, sophomore, steps into the box. Pitch from Herndon.
High, ball 1.
Ball 1, Herndon left-handed. Throwing on the mound. As he throws in the mid to low 80s when he is clocked.
That's fast.
Yeah.
Also, he likes to throw a lot of fastballs early and then work in the off-speed pitches, the breaking balls, a little bit later in the count. So Webb looking to take advantage of those early fastballs, as Brock Beeler looks to have done there.
And
That's
a
wow,
homer.
wow, what a way to lead off the inning.
Lead off
Home
homer.
run
That's
to-
exactly what
Yeah.
you want. That's a great response there from Brock Beeler. Really give the Spartans some confidence. You got to wonder if that's going to go to Herndon's head a little bit. You got to wonder if he maybe went to a fastball right there, and Beeler just took it to right field for a little bit of a ride.
Yeah, as Brock Beeler just got a hold of that one and took it opposite field over the fence. Just like that, we're tied.
Again, this game's a lot about responses. It'll be interesting to see how he responds after throwing 2 balls and giving up the home run on the first batter.
Liam Calloway steps into the box. Shows bunt, pulls back.
We mentioned it in the pregame. Webb likes to play a lot of small ball, try to get a bunt, try to get a runner on, and so maybe that's what they're trying to do here.
As Callaway shows bunt again, once again pulls back 2-0. Liam Callaway playing third base. Number 8, a junior. And that's in for a strike from Herndon. 2-1 to Callaway. As Callaway hits that to right field, and it's going to drop. Looks like everyone lost the ball. And, one thing you got to do in baseball is communicate.
Yeah, I got to
No
wonder
one-
if maybe somebody called the ball and then
Yeah.
lost it, or just nobody communicated. Everybody thought everybody else had it. But in any case, that's going to drop in for a single for Liam Callaway.
Sun seems to be causing some problems early, caused 2 early errors, 1 in favor of the Spartans and 1 for Ezell-Harding.
That was Ryan Caldwell out there in right field. Now Alex Dooley, a sophomore, the catcher, steps into the plate. He tries to lay one down and fouls it back into the fence. 0-1. Runner on first. No outs. Tied at 1 here in the bottom of the first inning. As Dooley lays off the high stuff. 1-1. Herndon in the stretch. Looks at Callaway. And he delivers a ball high. 2-1 is the count to Alex Dooley.
Herndon can't seem to quite find the zone early on. He's thrown quite a few balls along with 2 hits.
2-1 to Dooley.
High ball 3.
It's 3-1. Herndon's got to throw a strike in there. He doesn't want 2 runners on with no outs. And the pitch to Dooley is high. Ball 4. Alex Dooley draws with a walk. Runners on first and second. Now batting in the cleanup spot. Number 3, second baseman, a senior, Nick Bridgman.
Yeah, as a cleanup hitter, you got to love seeing a runner in scoring position right there for you. So we'll see what Bridgman can do here with Callaway on second.
Yep. No outs. Bridgman throws bunt, and he skies that
That's close to my car.
Yeah. As the bunt attempt is high and flies out of the ballpark technically and almost hits car. 0-1 to Bridgman. Runners on first and second. Dooley on first, Callaway on second. None away in the bottom of the first. As Herndon throws high, Bridgman squared around but pulled back. 1-1. Runners on first and second, tied at 1 in the bottom of the first as Herndon steps off the mound and forcing the runners back. And like you said, Matthew, if you're a cleanup hitter, you gotta love seeing runners in scoring positions and with no outs.
Right. But we also mentioned Webb likes playing a lot of small ball, so you got to wonder if Bridgman's just going to bunt here and try to get both runners into scoring position.
As Bridgman puts it down, and it right near us actually, as it landed here behind us, as it'll be 1-2 to Nick Bridgman. So
2 strikes, you're not going to see a bunt here. So Senior Bright's got the game ball here for us.
Unfortunately, in high school, I don't think you're allowed to keep it.
So, but 2 strikes, Bridgman's not going to bunt here. He's going to swing away, which is probably what he wants more than anything, honestly.
As he tries to bunt, and it hits him, and umpire saying that he did not pull back. That'll be strike 3 on Nick Bridgman. As Coach Wormsley wanting to talk that over. So it will be an out. As of now, it's an out. But on that, Liam Callaway stole on that pitch. So we've got runners on the corners with 1 away. In that last pitch, Nick Bridgman squared around, hit him in the back of his left foot, the front foot. But the umpire saying that he didn't pull back, so that is technically a strike.
Yep, called strike 3.
And they're calling that, and the Ezell-Harding fans are saying that they should go back to, the runner should go back to second.
And he does. Callaway's got to go back to second. So runners on first and second now for Gormley.
Runners on first and second for Gormley, tied at 1. 1 out. Gormley checks his swing, and he does go. Strike 1 to Kevin Gormley, the first baseman. A junior, also played basketball this season for the Spartans that made it into the state semifinals. As Gormley thought about it, thought better, and didn't swing. 1-1 at the ball.
Still a 1-1 game here with 1 out.
Yep. Runners on first and second. Here's Herndon, delivers, and Gormley fouls that one off onto the soccer field. You know, probably get a lot of baseballs their way.
Oh, absolutely. That's I was talking to Jack Ragsdale in AP Biology today, and he said that's the reason they got to play their soccer games a little bit early. Don't want any foul balls going down and hitting the soccer fans.
Pitch
Callaway
into
goes.
Gormley.
Both runners go, and that ball's going to get through. Callaway's going to come around and score for the Spartans.
Caldwell overthrows first baseman. That cut off, but gets it to the plate. Kevin Gormley brings in. He's got a big RBI there for Gormley. We got runners on the corner. Dooley advanced to third on the hit that made it through.
It was a great shot in the gap there from Kevin Gormley. Callaway was going on no matter what.
Yep.
So that was just a great play there by the Spartans.
As you got one away here in the bottom of the first. 2-1 now in favor of the Spartans as the right fielder, number 17, sophomore Rain Alexander comes to the plate.
Runners on the corners.
Alexander squares.
Good bunt.
Great bunt.
Perfect.
Dooley is going. Dooley makes it.
Oh.
And Ren Alexander barely thrown out by about a foot. Herndon turned around and he fired
Nice.
that thing at his first baseman, Seth Weiss. Ren Alexander is called out. But a great bunt. Did his job.
Bunt, did his
that's for
job,
sure.
moved the runner, drove a run in, 3-1 Spartans, and almost beat it out, but good play there by Herndon. 3-1, runner on second, center fielder James Little up to bat with 2 outs.
As James literally slid into the fence in the bottom of the first inning, going after Caleb Herndon's deep hit. Is up to bat here in the bottom of the first. Little also a junior. Kevin Gormley on second. So he's got a runner in scoring position on second base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Spartans lead 3-1. As Herndon gets ready to toe the rubber. In the stretch. And he delivers strike. James Moon, foul ball. Looks like that one went across the street. And see if James can straighten it out, go in the other direction.
So you got the 0-2 count here for Little.
Yep.
Good swing. He just got a little bit too underneath it.
All's time, steps out of the box, gets the signal from Coach Jordan Wormsley, who second year of coaching this varsity squad after his father Clark Wormsley coached it for so long. As Little
Off-speed pitch there.
swing
Fool
and a
James
miss.
Little goes down swinging. Good cut, good pitch there from Herndon. So 3-1 here going into the top of the second in favor of the Spartans.
And the Spartans had a good inning coming back from that. And the highlight of that inning, I'm going to say, Brock Beeler's leadoff home run to start the bottom of the first inning.
Anytime you can get a leadoff home run, just gives your whole team confidence, gets everybody excited. And really, you got to wonder how much that has an effect psychologically on the other team, giving up a leadoff home run.
Definitely you're ready to come back, and we'll see the 6, 7, 8 hitters for Ezell-Harding when we come back. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
Hey, after a Spartan touchdown, why don't you touch down at your local shrimp dock? With locations in Bearden and Farragut, the Shrimp Dock is owned and operated by Webb parents and is the place to get your shrimp, scallops, and the only place in Knoxville to get fresh fish. So come on into the Shrimp Dock. Tell 'em Boomer sent you and enjoy the freshest seafood in town.
And we're back, folks. Bringing you the top of the second inning. Webb leads Ezell-Harding 3-1 in the first game of a doubleheader. Now coming up to bat is number 20, Grant Phillips, the catcher. So Alex Higley delivers, misses, ball, 1-0. And Phillips has been swinging the bat well lately. He's a contact. He hits for contact, and he's a very patient hitter. As it is 2-0 to Phillips. And he does not have a strike from Higley. He hit it in a particular direction. He hits it all over the place, so you gotta be paying attention on it all over the field. As Higley misses 3 and 1. Now to Phillips, the catcher. Getting a little breezy, but still great. Feels great out here.
Strike right down the middle.
Full
count. 3-2. Let's see what Higley's got here for Phillips.
Really good start for him if they could get this opening inning strike here in the second.
Definitely.
As Higley's pitch misses.
A little high, ball 4.
Lead-off hitter is aboard, Grant Phillips, and now we've got Jake Allen, the second baseman, coming up. And you know, he's been struggling at the plate. He's been struggling at the plate lately. So that can always turn around in an instant.
Definitely. It only takes that one swing to get a hitter out of a slump.
As Phillips
Ezell
tries to steal.
Ezell trying to play a little small ball there.
Yep.
Taking a page out of the Webb playbook.
Phillips tries to steal as Allen squares around, but the bunt is foul, so it'll be 0-1 to Jake Allen. Higley with the big off move. As Phillips gets back to first safely. Runner on first, no outs here in the top of the second. As Allen squares around and misses that one, so it'll be 0-2. As that
just
misses,
missed.
it'll be 1-2 to Jake Allen, the second baseman, number 4. Right-handed hitter up the plate, runner on first, no outs, 1-2 count. Webb leads 3-1, and there is a curveball that misses. Alex liked that pitch, but misses 2-2 now is the count.
He went.
There's a called strike 3 on Jake Allen where he checked his swing. He indeed did go around. 1 away.
You mentioned earlier about a slump that this Jake Allen had been in recently. I got a little bit of a story about Coach Wormsley. Whenever he was in a slump, when he was playing, he would always burn his batting gloves, and it seemed to work for him all throughout his college career.
Very interesting. As Coach Jordan Wormsley was an outfielder at the University of Vanderbilt in Nashville. As Dooley tries to pick off Phillips, saying he didn't get him. Yeah.
Just couldn't beat it out. Throws a little bit late and made him pay. Good effort there for the Spartans, though.
Out of the ball, 1-0. Now third baseman Parker Mulligan is up to the plate. He likes to pull the ball when he hits it. Excuse me. 0-2 is the count on Mulligan.
Off speed, got him swinging.
Great off speed by Alex Higley.
You gotta love seeing an off-speed pitch from a pitcher.
Definitely.
It's gotta be so frustrating as a hitter, though. You're expecting that fastball coming, you've gotten used to him in the count, and then he comes at you with that off-speed and just makes you look foolish.
2 away, runner on first. As Al Batson, the left fielder, comes up to hit. As he Hitting here in the 9 hole. That misses. The ball to Batson.
2 balls, 2 outs for Higley.
And that also misses. 3-0, so most likely a Batson will be taking this pitch. So Higley needs to bring it and put it in the zone. That's what it's called. Strike 3-1.
I've never really gotten the strategy of taking a pitch on 3-0 because most people expect you to take that 3-0 pitch, so they're going to come with a fastball just right down the middle. I'd probably tell my batters just swing away at that one.
Yeah. Higley tries to pick off Phillips. Phillips reaches safely back to first.
Batson squared around to bunt there.
Yep. And then 3-1. Batson squares around to bunt. Almost hit him, but goes behind him. So that'll put 2 runners on. Runners on first and second. 2 away. At the top of the second inning.
If I'm the Spartans, I'm expecting bunt here. Well, never mind. 2 outs. Didn't recognize.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cody Hyder.
Called strike 1.
The center fielder. He lines it to center. Little gets it on the hop, and he hits a cut feeler, and a run will score.
Perfect placement on that hit. Hit it right into the gap.
Yeah. Absolutely. Hit it right in the hole between the shortstop and the center fielder. Little was able to get to the ball and preventing the runners from advancing, but the Eagles do score a run there. Score now 3-2 in favor of the Spartans.
Spartans are up 3-2, 2 away here in the top of the second. And there's a ball to Ryan Caldwell, the right fielder. And he likes to move the runners around. So 2 on here with 2 outs. We'll see if he can do that.
Fouled off.
1-1 to Caldwell. That misses low from Higley. 2-1.
Strike. Good pitch there from Higley.
That's a strike that Caldwell kind of shaking his head. Didn't like it. As Ryan Caldwell is
Outside. Full count.
Plate. And runners go, and Caldwell will draw a walk. So Alex Higley has gotten himself in a little bit of a jam here at 2 away. Just looking to get this out here. Coach Wormsley's going to come out to the mound to
just settle him down.
Calm his nerves. 3-2, 2 away. And Nolan Liebrick, shortstop, will be up at the plate. And Liebrick is he's a good hitter.
He's a good hitter. There's only 2 outs. You can really hit the ball anywhere on the field.
Yep.
Bases loaded, just as long as you can get it, through a hole in a gap somewhere. Alex Higley really throwing himself into some trouble here.
Yeah.
Just good. I like this time here by Coach Jordan Wormsley. Just come out, settle him down, calm the nerves a little bit. Just, hey, play your game. We're in a little bit of a jam right now, but just keep pitching your pitch. Find your spots. You'll be good.
Bases loaded, 3-2, top of the second, 2 away. Nolan Liebrick, shortstop, up to bat.
Sure, it'd be great for his confidence if he could get out of the jam and get the strikeout here.
First pitch misses low. Ball 1-0. Second pitch from Higley. Ground ball to short. And Brock Beal will throw it to Bridgman at second for the force. So Higley gets out of the jam. As Spartans go into the home half of the second, up 3-2. We'll be right back after this with the 8-9-1 hitters coming up for the Spartans. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
I'm here at the Tool Department at Duo-Fast in Knoxville. Tool service is one of the many reasons people come to Duo-Fast. Don't let the name fool you. We service all forms of pneumatic tools. Duo-Fast in Knoxville. Nailers, staplers, fasteners. Duo-Fast in Knoxville, a proud supporter of the WOW Network.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Spartan athletics on the internet.
As we are back, folks, to bring you the home half of the second. Will Carter, the designated hitter, hitting for pitcher Alex Dooley coming into the, Alex Higley. Alex Dooley's catching. As Will Carter, the designated hitter, coming up to the plate. Fouls off the first one. Carter, a senior, wearing number 27. Swing and a miss of the second. 0-2 for Will.
2 early strikes against him. See how he hits the ball here.
Watches it go by.
Called strike 3 for Will Carter. He is not happy with that. Not what he was wanting to do.
3 pitches, 3 strikes for Will Carter.
Now up to bat, number 5, another senior, Galen Erickson, the left fielder. As Erickson squares around a bunt, he's speedy, getting down the baseline, but not quick enough.
Ezell-Harding seems to be gaining some traction here in the third.
Brock Beeler, who's 1 for 1 today with a home run.
Brock Beeler, big home run in the bottom of the first inning, took it to right field. Seeing if he can just, put the ball in play and get a hit here. As Beeler's hitting .308 coming into this game. As Beeler ground ball to second baseman, and he is put away. So 3 up, 3 down for the Spartans. Not their most productive inning.
3 up, 3 down on about 5 pitches there, too, from Herndon.
Yeah, he threw 3 pitches to Carter, and then 1 to Beeler and 1 to Erickson. So very efficient inning for the Eagles there, as they are looking to come back into the dugout and put some more runs on the board. Alex Higley, what's he got to do this inning? Peyton? Because after being shaken up a little bit last inning, able to get out of it. But what's he going to have to do this inning to not get himself in that jam with power hitter Caleb Herndon coming up?
I personally think he just needs to find the strike zone and get a few strikes early, build his confidence back up, and at that point, he can start throwing the curveballs again. But till then, I think he needs to stick with the fastball, stick with his speed, and try and get a few early strikes.
Definitely, and I think that talk from Jordan Wormsley really helped calm him down a little bit, as the Spartans do seem to have a pitcher, number 4.
Number 4, Cooper
Edenfield on the mound.
Freshman.
Cooper Edenfield's really been a good pitcher for the Spartans. as of late. But Alex Higley really just got to settle down, throw his pitches. I think Cooper Edenfield's just warming up more just to get loose, come in for relief. And if they need him, they'll bring him in this inning. But Alex Higley just settle down and do his thing.
As Higley is coming in, not really with an ERA, as he's only pitched 5 innings on the season in total. Top of the 3rd inning, the pitcher, Caleb Herndon, power hitter, took it, like you said, Matthew, about 379 feet to the 380 wall last at bat. First pitch is low. It's a ball from Higley. Inside for a strike. 1-1.
That's exactly what he needed to do with that pitch. Just as I said earlier, found the strike zone, got a fastball in there for an early strike.
As Herndon 1 for 1.
Strike two.
Strike 2 with curveball in there from Higley. 1-2. Top of the 3rd, Spartans lead 3-2 over the Eagles in the first game of a doubleheader. And there's a called strike 3.
3 pitches, 3 strikes, strikeout. You know, Alex Higley didn't really have a lot of time to sit in there and compose himself in the dugout, but he found a way to do it. Comes back, throwing those 3 pitches, those 3 strikes for the first out of the 3rd inning.
A little bit of revenge there for that deep hit he had in the first.
Absolutely.
That is exactly what he needed for the power hitter. Hitter with the most power on the team is Herndon, and he just set him down there.
A little high.
Pitch comes in high to Seth Weiss, first baseman. Weiss likes to take it up the middle. As
straight to second baseman, Nick Bridgman. That's going to be an easy play for the Spartans.
So Bridgman with the 4-3 put out. 2 away here for the Spartans.
This is exactly the inning that Higley needed. Coming back from that 5-pitch inning from Herndon, 3 up, 3 down. He's thrown 5 pitches of his own, got 2 outs for the Spartans.
Up to bat now is Grant Phillips, the catcher who actually led off the top of the 2nd. So he gets another crack at it here in the top of the 3rd. And he lines it out to shortstop.
Fantastic inning for Higley.
Higley using a little more. Higley using 7 pitches that inning. Not quite the 5 that Herndon used the previous inning. But in any case, great inning there for Higley. Great outing. And the Spartans will be back into bat.
So on the bottom of the 3rd, the bottom of the 2nd, excuse me, and the top of the 3rd, total of 12 pitches combined between both pitchers. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby at all. Great pitching performance there.
Yeah, 12 pitches and 6 outs. That's it's worth noting.
Pretty efficient.
Yeah. Coming up,
whenever you have a pitcher who can do that, that's impressive.
Definitely 2, 3, 4 hitters coming up for the Spartans. That is Callaway, Dooley, and Bridgman. Liam Callaway will lead off as he is coming in batting. It looks as he's coming in batting 393. Comes in batting 393 on the season. Great batting average to have.
Great batting average, but then he's got an on-base percentage of 500 as well. So anytime you can have either of those two, it's really quite a hitting performance for the season.
Sure, it definitely is. As Herndon is out there for the 3rd, it'll be the bottom of the 3rd coming up. Liam Callaway, Jr., stepping into the box. And there's a strike from Herndon. As I said earlier, Caleb Herndon has the best arm on this Ezell team. In mid to low 80s. Pretty speedy. As second pitch,
Ball's gonna
right
get through.
down the line for Callaway.
Callaway's going too.
And he's going to get 2 bags standing up. Liam Callaway with the double.
Callaway fabulous out of the gate with 2 early hits out of his first 2 at-bats.
Definitely how you want to lead off if you're the Spartans. And now coming up to bat is Alex Dooley, the catcher, looking to move Callaway around. As there's an appeal to first base as Herndon throws it to Weiss. Not thinking that Callaway touched first, but the umpire signals safe as Callaway did indeed touch first. Dooley calls for time, takes a cut, steps back into the box.
So playing a little
outs.
head games here for both teams.
No outs in the bottom of the third. Dooley squares around a bunt, thinks better as it's high and called a ball.
Really zipped the pitch in there. Kind of caught him off guard.
1-0 to Dooley. Dooley batting .323. As he squares around to bunt that one, but it'll go foul. So 1-1 to Dooley. Callaway on second. 3-2 in favor of the Spartans. Keeping Callaway on his toes back there at second. Make sure he's not getting too far off the bag. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Herndon. And it is bunted down the third base line. Well placed bunt
And
by
he's gonna
Dooley,
reach.
who's easily going to beat it out.
That was a well-placed bunt by Dooley, and he was able to reach. So did his job and then got on base. So that's just a great bonus there for the Spartans.
And Callaway advances to third. So runners on the corners, no outs. Top of the third, cleanup hitter Nick Bridgman hitting .389, best batting average on the team. Struck out his first time. Up to the plate, looking to change that this time. Ball high from Herndon. (1-0). Runners on the corners, no outs. Webb leads 3-2, bottom of the third inning.
He's got a hit. One hit, one strikeout.
That's 1-1 pitch to Bridgman. Is in for a strike.
Herndon went off speed there.
As he likes to work with the fastball first and then move into the off speed, and he did just that. Here's the pitch from Herndon to Bridgman. Bridgman,
good cut.
Swing and a miss.
To connect there.
1-2. 2-2. As Herndon checks to Make sure Dooley is not getting too far off the bag there. Runners on the corners for the Spartans. Two-two. And the pitch is fouled away into the street.
Spartans looking for a hit and run there.
On a hit and run, just gotta put the ball in play.
Got to put it in play. That's kind of the key to the hit and run.
Herndon, oh, he gets Dooley. Dooley is going on first move.
Got it.
And Dooley is
Great
safe
effort
at
there.
second. Great job by Alex Dooley getting in the second.
The head first slide.
Yeah.
Was able to get his hand around to the bag. That was a great play there by Dooley.
Great play by Dooley as Dooley went on first move by Herndon, who's left-handed, so he just stepped over towards first. And the first baseman, Weiss, not able to make his throw in time. Bridgman, swing and a miss, drop third strike. Phillips throws it over Weiss's head at first. So Callaway comes in to score. And Bridgman
gets two.
It's 2 bags on that, and Alex Dooley is over to third, so there's no such ruling, but I guess you can call that an RBI strikeout, but it's more of a throwing error that let the
reach
run
on
come
an
in.
error, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, the catcher's just got to slow down and make that throw. Costly error by him.
Yeah, he's just got to slow down and make that play, like you said. Just sailed it over the first baseman's head.
And this coach comes out to talk to Herndon. Hopefully he's not getting a little shaken up out there for him. And the Spartans now lead 4-2.
With 2 runners in scoring position for Kevin Gormley.
With no outs. No outs.
No outs. Gormley's batting .208 on the season, too, so not a bad average.
Nope.
So just looking to put the ball in play, like to be on the first base side, if possible. Try to get both those runs driven in.
And Gormley can definitely hit the ball, that's for sure. Has some opposite field power, has power in general. Here's the pitch from Herndon. Into Gormley low and in for a ball. One and 0 to Gormley. 2-0 to Gormley. Runners on second and third. Alex Dooley's on second. And Alex Dooley's on third. And Nick Bridgman is on second.
3 balls low to Kevin Gormley. Herndon's just got to put something in the zone. Gormley probably going to take this pitch. I'd tell him to swing away, but that's just me.
Most likely a strike here, but 3-0.
There it is.
Gormley absolutely rips it into the hole, over the left fielder's head. We'll bring in both runs, and Kevin Gormley is standing on second.
That's what I like to see right there. Let him swing away, ripped it to left center. Was able to drive in 2 runs and get a stand-up double there. Great job by Kevin Gormley.
Spartans starting to create some separation between them and Ezell-Harding.
6-2. Webb leads Ezell-Harding as Rin Alexander steps up to the plate.
0 for 1 on a sack bunt earlier today. Was able to drive in a run.
And that was a close sack punt, too. Almost beat it out. Strike to Alexander, 0-1. So no outs for the Spartans. They're up 6-2 in the home half of the third. Second pitch from Herndon is in, and Alexander will lay it down. Oh, beautiful bunt. They're not even going to get a throw from Grant Phillips.
Left it just spinning there in the dirt. Catcher was unable to get a handle on it. and was able to move the runner and get on base. That's what you like to see from the Spartans. Still no out, 6-2 here in the top of the third. Runners on the corners is Big James Little stepping into the box.
And that's error number 2 for the catcher, number 20, Phillips, this inning alone.
That was Grant Phillips behind the plate. Got to compose himself. Runners on the corners now, no outs. James Little up to the plate. 0 for 1. Takes a called strike there. Yeah, one pitch from Herndon is a swing and a miss by Little. And the throw down to second from Phillips is not in time to get Alexander. So Ren Alexander will safely get that bag. And we'll have runners on second and third for the Spartans.
Foul ball.
As Little fights that off-speed curveball off. He's still in an 0-2 hole here. Just trying to put it in play and move the runners. As Little swings that high pitch.
Go ahead.
Not what he was looking for in that at-bat. And you can tell he's a little frustrated with himself on his walk back to the dugout. He's just got to keep his head up. One away. Runners on second and third as Will Carter, the designated hitter, comes up to the plate. As Carter squares around for the bunt, but is fouled back into the net behind the plate. 0-1.
Webb maybe trying to pull a squeeze here.
Yep. Possibly one away. 6-2 runners on second and third. So here's Carter. Carter pulls back. Gormley stays, and it's 0-2 to Will Carter, who was set down on 3 pitches his last time up. So Caleb Herndon hopefully looking for the same result, but Will Carter looking for the opposite. As Carter swings over that low pitch. Not happy with himself on that one, and be 2 away.
2 consecutive Spartan strikeouts have taken it from a semi-calm situation with the Spartan batters to sort of an opportunity to drive in a run with 1 out left.
And now up at the plate with 2 outs and runners on second and third is Galen Erickson, number 5, the left fielder. Pitches in. And a swing and a miss from Erickson.
Gormley dancing around over there on the third baseline. He's halfway down the line.
Yep.
It's a called strike 2 there to Galen Erickson.
0-2 pitch to Erickson. 0-2 count to Erickson. And here's the 0-2 pitch from Herndon. It'll be a ball. Just misses outside. 1-2 is the count. Runners on second and third, 2 away in the home half of the third. And that'll also miss high to Erickson. 2-2. Two pitch is fouled off. Oh man, if that was in fair play, that lands
midfield
right
of the soccer field.
Yeah, that lands right on the midfield line of the soccer field.
So fights it off. 2-2 count here for Erickson. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Low
it's
ball.
down low. A great at bat by Erickson. 3-2 full count. Runners on second and third and 2 outs.
Ooh, got him swinging. Good cut.
Swing and a miss.
Spartans going to leave 2 on in scoring position there. 6-2 here going into the top of the 4th.
As you know, so far for the Spartans, a great game offensively, but not their best game.
Not their best game, but still a great game offensively for the Spartans.
Both pitchers doing very well as they're going into the 4th inning now, top of the 4th. And Alex Higley is still on the rubber for the Spartans. And his team's putting some runs on the board and backing him up here.
Gotta love it as a pitcher when your offense is supporting. You got your 4-run cushion. You're able to just relax a little bit and sit back and just throw your pitches. So, good thing here for Alex Higley.
Definitely a good thing for Higley as the Spartans come out onto the field. So we're getting ready for the top of the 4th inning. High school baseball plays 7 innings, so about the midway point of the game.
There's also the run rule here.
Yep.
Could come into effect if the Spartans can get 6 more runs after 5.
As Mine Patel, Matthew Melton, and Peyton Gallagher here bringing you the call from Morris Field. The Spartans are up 6-2 here going into the top of the 4th inning. There have been errors around the field for both teams, but the highlight of the game was definitely Brock Beeler with the big home run in the bottom of the 1st inning. As here's the pitch to number 4. That is Jake Allen, and that's going to drop in front of Ren Alexander, the right fielder, for a base hit.
It's a good way to lead off the inning there for the Eagles.
I'd say they have to at least drive in 1 run here to stay in contention.
Absolutely. Gotta keep your heads in it as well as stay in it on the scoreboard. So a run here would definitely be huge for Ezell-Harding.
Now at the bat, number 9, Parker Mulligan. As he swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. To Mulligan, runner on first. As he hits that into center field.
James
Little
is going
comes
to
up.
track it down, step up, make the catch, and able to hold the runner at first. So good play there from James Little. Good pitch there from Alex Higley, getting him to line it to center. And that'll be 1 away for the Eagles.
1 away. Runner on first was Al Batson. The left fielder comes up to the plate. That misses, and it's high from Higley. 1-0. Inside, 2-0 to Batson. 1 away here in the top of the 4th. Runner on first.
High ball 3.
3-0. Batson batting here in the 9 hole for the Eagles. And that'll miss. 4 straight balls from Alex Higley. And we're back at the top of the lineup. And number 1, Cody Hyder, center fielder, coming up to the plate.
If I were Coach Wormsley, I'd step up right now and calm Higley down a little bit before this power hitter gets up to bat.
Number 4, Cooper Edenfield, is warming up in the bullpen.
Dooley going to step out, calm him down a little bit.
There's the 5th consecutive ball thrown from Higley. 1-0 to Hyder. Runners on first and second.
Strike. Good
There's a
pitch there.
strike.
Higley.
That's a strike that Higley was looking for. Hopefully he can build off of that strike. Now 2-1.
Showed bunt for a second, and now they're going to advance the runners.
As that ball gets past the catcher, Alex Dooley. So you got runners on second and third with one away in the top half of the fourth.
Higley just got to settle down here and throw some strikes. He's all over the place right now.
Yeah. As that'll go right back up the middle, and Nick Bridgman bobbles it.
That'll be his second error of the day.
A run comes in. So it'll be runners on first and third with Ryan Caldwell coming up to the plate. One away. Pitch from Higley. Caldwell fouls it off.
All the students here concerned about their cars every time a ball comes back over the fence here. I know I am.
Yeah. Next pitch from Higley misses as a ball.
He's
Pitch
going.
from Higley. Oh, Brock Beeler was going to cover the bag as the runner was stealing and the ball was hit right at the usual shortstop position. Beeler not able to get there. So that'll be a hit for Caldwell. Runners on first and third, and the run comes in to score. So 6-4, one away here in the top of the fourth. Nolan Liebrick, shortstop, coming in. Up to bat.
Bats have definitely caught fire for him here in the fourth. They're starting to hit every pitch that comes their way.
Definitely. You got to wonder. Yeah, there's a signal. Coach Jordan Warren was going to bring in the freshman, Cooper Edenfield, with runners on the corners. Or, excuse me, runner just on first base.
And Edenfield has been pitching well this year as he's pitched 8.1 innings over a span of 4 games. But those 4 games, 3 of them have been recorded as losses for him. He's got a 5.04 ERA. The freshman coming in to take over for Alex Higley. Job well done. So you got runners on the corners. Runners on the corners, 1 out, as Coach Wormsley makes the pitching change. Edenfield, even though he's just a freshman, he has gotten ample time out there on the mound this year, and we'll just build off that.
As you mentioned earlier, Edenfield 0-3 on the season with his 5.04 ERA. So not a bad ERA. Actually, that's the second best on the team. But you know, that would be enough to win this game that they're playing in right now. So he'll come in relief for Alex Higley and hopefully get the Spartans out of this jam they're in here in the top of the fourth.
Top of the fourth inning, 1 out. Runners on the corners for the Eagles. And it looks like we are about to start play up again. Alex Dooley, comes out, gives the infield the signal for the first and third play, in case the runner steals. Nolan Liebrick comes up to the plate.
Great job to keep the ball in front of him there by Dooley.
As he squares around and then pulls back as the runner steals second base. So we've got runners on second and third now with one away in the top half of the fourth. Pitcher Menfield is fouled off by Liebrick. It's going to be 1-1.
Nice pitch by Edenfield. Got it down and away and got the strike.
Strike from Edenfield. 1-2 on Liebrick.
That one's fouled back. Good job of staying alive there by Liebrick.
Yep. And Edenfield also just a freshman, so yeah, something to look out for later
Definitely.
years.
He'll be a ball player.
Yep. As ball misses low. And it'll be 2-2 to Liebrick. Runners on second and third with one away for the Eagles. That's fouled off of Liebrick, so it will be a foul ball.
Heady play by Liebrick to hit the ball into the dirt and extend the at-bat.
Pitch from Edenfield. It is up, and so it'll be a full count here on Nolan Liebrick. 3-2, 6-4, top of the fourth. What seems has been like a long inning so far, long half inning.
Definitely, the Eagles able to put 2 runs on the board.
Pitch from Edenfield misses, and so the bases will be loaded with one away. Cleanup hitter Caleb Herndon coming up to the plate, and as a cleanup hitter and as a pitcher, I mean, this is what you want to see.
With the bases loaded, Ezell-Harding's got to milk at least 1 run out of this. Cut it down to a 1-run lead for the Spartans.
Definitely, you'd like to see at least something right here from Ezell-Harding. You know, you just don't want to let him turn 2. I mean, a sac fly even is better than nothing.
As
Catches the outside edge of the plate. That was a pretty pitch there from Super Cooper Edenfield.
And that'll be a ball.
So far to me, Edenfield seems a little bit hit and miss. Whenever he hits the strike zone, it's a beautiful pitch. Whenever he's off by a little bit, just can't drop it in. Just like that.
Miss high. Miss high to Herndon.
So it'll be 2-2 now to Herndon.
2-2. Bases loaded, 1 away. And here's the pitch. Full count.
If you're Edenfield, you don't want to let this one get away from you.
No.
You got ahead in the count. Able to battle back here, Herndon was. Now you got a 3-2 count with 1 out. Bases loaded for Super Coop.
As Edenfield winds up. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. Diving play by Liam Calloway.
Good play there by Calloway. Able to get the out, but Herndon still able to drive in a run, as it'll be 6-5 in favor of the Spartans. Runners on second and third.
Callaway, although he made the good play, he's got to communicate a little bit better. He had a guy right behind him looking for the ball.
As Liam Callaway gets out, so 2 away now, 6-5. Runners on second and third with Jake Allen up to the plate. Or excuse me, Seth Weiss. And that gets away from Dooley. And Dooley's throw to Edenfield gets away.
So now tie game at 6. The Eagles able to battle back here in this top of the 4th inning. So Eagles showing some great resiliency here.
Tied at 6 here in the top of the 4th. Runner on third, 2 away for Seth Weiss. As that misses.
Plays at first here for the Spartans.
Yeah.
As a force would disallow any runs scored by the runner.
Swing and a foul ball from Weiss, 1-2. That misses high, 2-2.
Edenfield can't seem to consistently hit the strike zone.
Good strike there by Cooper Edenfield. And the Spartans appear to be warming up. Number 27, Will Carter, out there on the mound as well. As there's another walk there from Cooper Edenfield.
That pitch misses. So we'll have runners on the corner for the Eagles. With Grant Phillips, the catcher, coming up to the plate.
And if you're Herndon over there, this has got to be giving you some confidence. Your team has gotten some offense going here in the top of the 4th. Brought you back even, so you still got a chance to win this game. Get out of here with the W if you're Herndon. So this has really got to get him mentally back into this game.
The pitch misses low from Edenfield. Runner coming.
Got him.
Great play by Dooley to get it to Edenfield.
Good play by Dooley. Good cover by Edenfield. They're able to get the play at the plate. But damage was done there by the Ezell-Harding Eagles, able to come out of there with 4 runs, tie this game up at 6 in the top of the 4th.
Heading into the bottom of the 4th, we're tied at 6. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. We'll be back after this short break.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Spartan Athletics on the Internet.
We sell products basically to anybody that's putting wood together. That could be home builders, and in the construction market we sell lumberyard dealers like your 84 Lumbers, and locally here Christmas Lumber and others. We sell people that build pallets. We sell Sea Ray boats and a couple other boat building companies. We do business with Clayton Homes, which is manufactured housing. Our customers also build furniture, cabinets, and again, most anything wood to wood.
So tell your friends if they have any stapling or fastening needs, come down to Duo Fast in Knoxville on Paper Mill Drive. Come back, y'all. See you soon at Duo Fast.
We're back.
And we're back, folks, as we'll be at the top of the lineup. Beeler, Callaway, Dooley up for the Spartans.
And that music signifies we're back at the top of the lineup.
Yep. Brock Beeler stepping up to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day with a home run. And the pitch from Hearn is in for a strike. Beeler batting .269. His on-base percentage is .441. As that pitch misses 1-1.
Tried to throw that off-speed breaking ball there. Just wasn't able to drop it in. Still a little high.
2-1 to Beeler.
Low ball 3.
3-1 is the count. Tied, squared away at 6 here in the home half of the 4th. And that's going to be a called strike.
Full count.
Full count, no outs, nobody on.
Gets him swinging.
Swing and a miss. He's upset with himself on that one. Out to the plate, number 8, Liam Calloway.
He's been swinging the bat really well this game.
2 really good hits coming earlier in the game. He's 2 for 2.
That misses, so it'll be a ball 1-0, excuse me, to Callaway.
2-0.
Two and 0.
Last 3 pitches have been in the dirt. Needs to really pick that ball up.
High ball 4.
As Callaway draws a walk. Runner on first. 1 away here in the bottom half of the 4th. And move over to first, not in time.
Herndon really trying to get Callaway over there at first.
Yep. That's his 3rd time on the base path today. Ooh. That bounced up and hit Weiss in the face.
That looked like it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, rub some dirt on it.
Yeah. There's a hit from Dooley. Diving attempt by Caldwell. Not able to catch it.
You hear the chants from the crowd telling Callaway to take that 3rd base. I think he made a smart decision to stay at 2nd and play safe.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, but with that ball in the air there, they had a hit and run on. Dooley popped the ball in the air, so Callaway had to kind of hesitate. He probably would have gotten to 3 if that ball had been on the ground and in the hole, but in any case, runners on 1st and 2nd for the Spartans.
Runners on first and second, one away. Nick Bridgman.
Callaway's going.
Back. Callaway gets it standing up.
And Bridgman also staying in the box, setting a little pick there for the Spartans.
1-0. To Bridgman. As Bridgman hits that to first. There's the ground ball. Good play by Weiss to get it to second for the force to get Dooley. No one was there to cover first for him. And Liam Callaway comes in to score.
Has Callaway scored every single time he's been on base so far?
I think so.
3 of the 7 runs have come from Liam Callaway.
Pretty miraculous.
Yep. 7-6. Webb leads. Runner on first, 2 away. Kevin Gormley coming up to bat. Pitches in. Gormley swings and misses. And that misses. Gormley hits it to short. Liebert just throws it over to first. Gets the out. Spartans come out of the inning with a run. So Webb leads 7-6 going into the 5th inning.
You really got to admire Ezell-Harding's fight to stay in it when they were down 3 runs. Now they're only down 1 heading into the top of the 6th, correct?
Yes.
So it'll be the top of the 5th inning coming up.
My apologies.
My bad. I lost track of it, too.
Yes, it happens to all of us. And it's a little
Feels
hard
like
to
the 6th inning.
And the scoreboard out there, a little hard to see, you know, sun shining right on it. Cooper Edenfield will come back out to start the 5th inning. And, you know, Matthew, what's Cooper got to do here to preserve that 1-run lead?
He seemed a little all over the place, a little hit and miss, like we mentioned earlier. But he's just got to settle down. Same thing with Higley. I mean, our pitchers have been Webb's pitchers have been all over the strike zone. Really, they've been in it, they've been out of it. I mean, he's just got to calm down, and throw his pitches. Really hit his targets. Really pitch for accuracy here. I wouldn't worry so much about trying to fool runners or trying to toy with the batters or whatever. I just throw my pitches and see where that would get me.
Definitely has the ball thrown down and hand it back to Edenfield. Toes the rubber, and it'll be number 20, Grant Phillips. Catcher coming up to the plate. First pitch is a strike from Edenfield.
Good first strike there by Edenfield. Strike 2.
Edenfield did a good job of the first 2 pitches. 0-2 to Phillips.
And strike three.
Swing
That's
and a
exactly what
miss.
Edenfield needed there.
All three of those pitches were beautiful, right up the middle. Got his man to swing for the third strike and a first out of the inning.
As it'll be number 4, Parker Mulligan. Coming up to bat for the Eagles. One away. Oh, excuse me, Jake Allen. Sorry, we looked too far down the lineup. Thanks, Matthew. As Allen is up to the plate.
Ooh, just missed it right there.
1-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Popped
High
up to
fly
left.
ball, left field. Erickson is under it, and he makes the catch.
Good communication out there by the Spartans. James Little was tracking it too. Erickson had it, called it. Good communication out there by the Spartans.
Good play by him to sort of shut out the sun and catch the fly ball instead of what has been happening usually today, where that ball just bounces right out of this glove onto the ground.
So 2 outs here for Edenfield.
And now here comes number 9, Parker Mulligan. As that gets away from Dooley. 2 away, nobody on. 7-6, Spartans lead the Eagles here in the top half of the 5th inning. That's a strike into Mulligan.
Strike 2.
Another strike. Edenfield really found the groove this
He's
inning.
really found his groove right here in this 5th inning. Strike 3.
Strike
looking.
3. Yeah.
I was about to say something. I didn't want to jinx it. Edenfield pitched a fantastic inning right there.
That was a beautiful inning there from Cooper Edenfield. Couldn't have asked any better. As the Spartans able to preserve that 1-run lead that they got here going into the bottom of the inning.
The bottom of the 5th will be coming up right after we come back from this quick break. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Spartan Athletics on the Internet.
Hey, after a Spartan touchdown, why don't you touch down at your local shrimp dock? With locations in Bearden and Farragut, the Shrimp Dock is owned and operated by Webb parents and is the place to get your shrimp, scallops, and the only place in Knoxville to get fresh fish. So come on into the Shrimp Dock. Tell them Boomer sent you and enjoy the freshest seafood in town.
As Rin Alexander steps up to the plate. There's a strike from Clay Herndon. As that Rin hits it deep into the hole at short. And a good scoop by Seth Weiss at first. Get Alexander on the putout.
Ezell-Harding seems to be answering right back to that great inning by the Spartans, or half inning rather. and playing pretty well for this half inning. They're going to have to play well down into this last piece of the game. They're down 1. They're in a hole.
As James Little swinging and a miss at the first one. All right, checks the swing at the second. And swings over the curveball for the third pitch. So, not Little's best day out on the field, but not his worst. 1 away, 7-6. Spartans lead.
Really great that Herndon's pitched this well deep into the game like this.
Number 27.
Really helping out his own cause.
Will Carter.
As soon as we say something, Will Carter rips one into left center. He's going for 2.
Gap.
Looks like I jinxed it. He's going to step back to first. Smart play by him.
Smart play there by Will Carter.
That'll bring up number 5, Galen Erickson, to the plate.
See if the Spartans can continue with this little bit of momentum they got here.
Runner on first, 1 out. Erickson shows bunt, pulls back, and it'll be a called strike. 0-1.
We're getting back around to the top of the inning, and that means that number 8 for the Spartans, that is Liam Calloway, will be back up soon. I'm sure Herndon would like to get out of the inning before he gets back up.
Definitely. With 1 away. And Erickson puts one into the shallow outfield, and it's going to drop.
And so the sun strikes again.
Definitely.
Brings up number 1, Brock Beeler, who's 1 for 3 today in his first hit. Home run over the right field wall. First pitch from Herndon is low for a ball, 1-0. Runners on first and second for Beeler with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 5th. Called strike in from Herndon, 1-1. Called strike 2, 1-2 to Beeler now.
Foul ball.
He fouls it off, still 1-2. And a good call by the umpire there. That foul ball went over Grant Phillips as the home plate umpire walked that ball out to Herndon to give Phillips a little bit of time to recover from getting hit in the shin by that foul ball.
He looks like he's in a little bit of pain. Grimacing, limping around a little bit. He'll be okay.
As the pitch is in and low to Beeler. With 2-2. It's also in the dirt. Full count now.
Herndon's got to get out of the inning right here. Again, Callaway's coming up. And when he steps into the plate, you sort of hear that Jaws theme music playing in your head.
Be cool if that was his walk-up song.
Yeah. Beeler
Herndon
swings
does
over
the
that.
job and gets them to the next half of the inning. They'll be at bat, and if they don't get a run here, game's over.
There's heading into the top of the 6th inning. You're in the top of the 6th. Webb leads 7-6. And we'll be back to bring you the top of the 6th inning right after this quick break. You are listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network, Spartan Athletics on the Internet.
If you want to pass and run like the Spartans, then pass up the fast food and run into the shrimp dock, serving lunch daily from 11 to 3. With stores in Bearden and Farragut, you get your choice of the fish, oyster, or the famous shrimp po' boys. Also, grab some scallops, crab legs, lobster, oysters, shrimp, and the only fresh fish in K-Town to take home for dinner.
Top of the 6th inning. And it looks like it'll be number 6, Jackson, in to hit. Number 6, Jordan Jackson, is into the ball game. Pitch from Edenfield, high. As Jackson fouls that
strike
off.
2. Alex Dooley going to call time.
1-2 is the count to Jackson. Edenfield on the mound still. Came in for relief for Alex Higley, with 1 out in the 4th inning. That's pitch from Edenfield is fouled away.
Keeps the at-bat alive, gives them a little bit more time to play and play for that one run that they need to tie the game up.
Chopper
Jackson
to third.
chops it over to Liam Calloway at
Callaway's
third.
going to handle it. Good stretch there, too, by Gormley.
What hasn't Callaway done well today? That was a beautiful throw from him to get to third base.
Very true.
Liam Callaway just played an all-around great game today.
There's a bunt attempt, and Gormley gets it. No one over there in time to cover first base.
Looks like he might have slipped trying to get after that ball.
That was number 1, Hyder, Cody Hyder. Ryan Caldwell comes up to the plate. Into the dirt by Edenfield, and the runners will advance. 1-0. Pitch high by Edenfield.
Saw there Edenfield double take at the runner out in second. You got to wonder if that runner is getting in his head a little bit.
Yep. There's a strike from Edenfield, 2-1.
Beautiful pitch from Edenfield. Beautiful.
Pitch high from Edenfield, 3-1 as the count to Caldwell. As there's a player up in the Ezell-Harding bullpen.
It's number 5, Wise.
Three-one pitch from Edenfield is high, ball 4.
One out, plays at 3. Spartans looking to turn 2 here if they can get a ball on the ground.
As number 14, Nolan Liebrick is coming up to the plate, and Coach Wormsley is going to go out there for a little chat with Cooper Edenfield.
They don't have anybody warming up, so I don't think they're going to be subbing him out right here.
Just telling him to calm down, take a deep breath, and still get out of this with the runners on first and second with 1 away.
High.
There's the pitch to Liebrick, up and in.
Edenfield's just got to settle down again.
Yep.
There it is.
There's a strike from Edenfield, 1-1.
An important out for him. If he gets this one, keeps him out of a loaded base situation.
Definitely.
There's a ball from Edenfield, 2-1. Another ball high from Edenfield, 3-1.
Dooley got to come out and chat with Edenfield just to try to calm him down a little bit.
As do have a player up in the Spartan bullpen. Can't quite see who it is. As it's number 27, Will Carter. And ball 4.
Inside.
Bases loaded for Ezell-Harding. Clean-up pitcher Caleb Herndon coming up to the plate.
Not the guy you want to be up against in this situation. He's a power hitter. We've already seen him jack one to the fence today.
Grounded out to third his last time up, and it looks like Coach Wormsley is going to make the switch here.
Maybe we bring in the closer a little bit early. Try and get some real speedy, fresh pitches in.
Coach Wormsley just out there talking to Cooper, giving a little extra time to Will in the bullpen. And actually,
Andy Higley.
Andy Higley. His brother Alex had started the game. And Carter is in the bullpen, but it looks like Andy Higley coming out to the mound.
Second pitching change of the day. Well, Ezell-Harding's gone with the same guy all the way through.
And with 7-6, Webb leads. Higley, a lefty. And bases will be loaded with one away. So Matthew, Andy coming in. A tight situation here. What's he got to do to keep his head on straight and just
tight jam, and he's coming in cold turkey. So
yeah.
You know, you got to wonder how much that's going to play into this situation. But Andy's a cool guy, calm, cool, and collected. He'll definitely keep his head on straight. It's just a matter of can he throw the ball straight, get it, hit his targets.
Yeah.
And get the ball, get some strikes. That's really all he's got to do. He's got to throw strikes in this situation.
Definitely, as Higley, sporting number 20. He has pitched 26 innings on the year. 8.2 excuse me. He has pitched 8.2 innings on the year. And he's pitched 26 outs. 26 outs, 8.2 innings on the year. Has an ERA of 4.04.
First pitch a little bit wild, not a good sign.
Ball 1 to Herndon.
There's the pitch they need.
Pitch number 2 is in for a strike. And there's Higley. He's going to go home for the force. And Dooley not able to hang on to it, so the run will score.
That will tie it up.
Tied up at 7. Here in the top of the 6th.
And they're also going to bring in a pinch runner here for Herndon.
You know, it's a 6:55. It's almost a 2-hour game so far.
Long game.
Yeah, definitely. The second game was scheduled to start at 7.
And that's a
really
liner foul.
Foul ball from number 5, Seth Wise. And that is high. Higley. 1-1. And there's a swing from Wise. It'll also be foul.
Foul ball out of play. So that's 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Although these last two pitches have been strikes, he's really showed the power launching 2 foul balls real deep, just outside the left field line.
As that ball goes off of Dooley's, there's a big pickle out there. As
Crisis averted there for Ezell-Harding.
yeah,
That could have been bad.
it definitely could have. There could have been multiple outs on that with as far as the base runners were, but not enough players on the field to cover all the bases. So it's just ruled as a ball. As another ball.
And there's a call, strike three.
Three
Got
to
him
Wise.
looking. Nasty curve.
Wise didn't toss his bat for ball 4. And,
That was a pretty pitch there to get out of the jam for Andy Higley.
I'll tell you what, I was convinced they had just taken the lead off that pitch.
Base loaded, 2 down. And there comes number 20.
Foul ball, strike 1.
Grant Phillips. Oh, 1 pitch is in for a ball.
Good stop there
Great job.
by Alex Dooley. Way to keep the ball in front of him, in front of the plate. That'll hold all the runners.
Great job by dropping his knees, blocking it up. And there's a strike from Haley.
Strike 2 from Higley. So he's 1 strike away from getting out of this inning with only 1 run scored by Ezell-Harding, which would be a remarkable accomplishment for Andy Higley coming in with the bases loaded.
Definitely would. Pitch from Higley. Foul
Foul back.
ball. 1-2 still. Minutes count. This ball is put in play to shortstop. Beeler gets it.
Got him.
Tosses it to Bridgman at second. And Higley gets out of it alive. Going into the bottom of the 6th. You're tied at 7. Ezell-Harding and Webb squared away at 7 going into the home half of the 6th inning. When we come back, one of the last inning and a half play. Listen to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.
Hey, after a Spartan touchdown, why don't you touch down at your local shrimp dock? With locations in Bearden and Farragut, the Shrimp Dock is owned and operated by Webb parents and is the place to get your shrimp, scallops, and the only place in Knoxville to get fresh fish. So come on into the Shrimp Dock. Tell them Boomer sent you and enjoy the freshest seafood in town.
W.O.W in Knoxville, a proud supporter of the WOW Network. I'm in the warehouse here at W.O.W in Knoxville. They have all your nailing and stapling needs. Next time you're building a house or a tree house or maybe a dog house, come on down to W.O.W in Knoxville on Paper Mill Drive.
As we have a pitching change for the Ezell-Harding Eagles. It'll be Seth Weiss, number 5, coming in to pitch, and
He's going to pitch to the meat of this Webb lineup
Yep.
as well with Liam Calloway coming up first. Alex Dooley up second.
And with Wise pitching, Herndon takes over first base.
And here he comes. Bunnut. Callaway coming back up to bat. He's so far 2 for 2 with a walk at his last at bat. He's really been spectacular right now. He's my hands down MVP.
And here's the pitch to Callaway. It's a ball. Callaway squares around, pulls back. Strike one. Two and one now, Callaway. Junior number 8, playing third base. As he fouls it off into the net. Now there's a ball stuck in the fence. Yeah. As there's Callaway. Grounds out to third.
That was close. He's
He's
safe.
there.
And
First baseman's off the bag.
Herndon, who was the pitcher, they're gonna say that he was off the bag there. So Liam Callaway, 4 for 4 there.
It was good hustle there from Callaway. Able to beat out the ground ball.
And here comes Alex Dooley. Ball up. 1-0.
Just an interesting note here. Ezell-Harding's pitched 2 lefties this game.
Yeah.
Webb's mixed it up with 2 righties and a lefty, so Ezell really trying to stick with their left-handers.
Great bunt by Dooley down the third base line. And he is safe at first. Callaway stumbling into third base.
Nobody there to cover second.
So
Dooley nice heads up base running there by Dooley, able with no one covering second to just scramble over there as well.
Definitely shortstop Liebrick over at third. Second baseman backing up first baseman. Great job by Alex Dooley recognizing that. And now to bat will be number 3, Nick Bridgman.
Cleanup hitter. 2 runners in scoring position. No outs. Gotta love it.
Bottom of the 6th, tight 7 too. Bridgman.
Kind of looped one in there.
Yeah, coming in 389. On base percentage is 560.
They were going to take the lead now in this inning. This would be the guy to get him there.
Mm-hmm. Foul back.
One and one to Bridgman.
Ooh, good cut, just foul there for Bridgman down the third base line.
Yeah, curveball. Bridgman, he stayed, waited back on it, and fouled it. Fouled it off. 1-2. Pitch behind Bridgman. Callaway stays at third. Bridgman 2 strikes on him.
2
Get it in
balls as
play.
well.
Yep.
Got to have a good eye on this one. Make sure it's not a strike. If it is, just give your best swing. And he will, launching it into the gap.
To right center. Looks like that'll bring
Can't
in
quite
2.
get it over the wall. He's going to get the
He'll
RBI,
probably go
so.
for 3.
As Bridgman.
He'll hold up at 2, able to drive the 2 runs in. Great contact there by Nick Bridgman, able to put the Spartans up 9-7.
Bridgman with a stand-up double. Now batting number 33, Kevin Gormley. Gormley with the big hits last time up. 9-7, Webb leads.
That keeps the streak alive. Callaway scored every single time he's been at bat. 4 of the 9 runs for the Spartans have come from him.
Pretty impressive. As Gormley fouls that one off into the parking lot.
I always get a little worried when it goes straight back. That's where I'm parked. Nifty little pickoff move there.
Yeah, White tries to get Bridgman back at second.
Few long innings in this game has turned from more of a baseball game into a marathon.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well said.
Pitch to Gormley is low, 2-1. As Gormley fouls that one off.
Good cut, just got around on it a bit early.
Good cut, just didn't make contact.
So Ren Alexander now going to step into the box.
As Alexander
short.
To short.
As he moves the runner to third. Ren Alexander does. So it's not all bad there. So James Little going to step into the box now. James is 0 for today, but let's see if he can get it turned around right here. With a runner on third, 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th.
As it's a ball. 1-0 to Little. Ball up, 2-0. As James rounds out
that
the
will be the
shortstop.
inning.
Spartans get 2. They're up 9-7 going into the final inning of play.
Spartans can hold them here. It'll be game over.
And so the pressure mounts on Ezell-Harding. They really need to get a run or two here early, solidify a definite second half of the 7th inning.
And Andy Haley will come out to what he hopes is finish the game.
All right, so here we are in the top of the 7th.
Top of the 7th inning. Got number 4, Jake Allen, stepping up to the plate. Andy Higley on the mound for the Spartans. First pitch, strike.
That's what you want to see if you're a Spartan.
Definitely is. 0-1.
High. Ball 2. Ball 1.
It'd be 1-1 to 1-1 to Allen. And fouls that off.
I think that bat may have caught the catcher's chest in his backswing.
Yeah, it looks like the ball went right off Dooley. Smart move by the umpire, walking it out there, give Dooley some time. The 1-2 pitch is in the dirt, 2-2.
2-1 count.
2-1, excuse me. Yeah. In play to third, Callaway to first.
All over it.
5-3 put out.
And that brings them 1 out closer to finishing this game off.
So that's 1 away for the Spartans. So Parker Mulligan now going to step into the box.
Infielder. Right-hander likes to pull the ball. Here's a pitch from Higley. That is in there for a strike.
Strike 2.
Called strike 2.
Higley really throwing the ball well right here.
Next pitch to Mulligan is strike 3.
Wow, that's what I call coming through in the clutch.
That's exactly what you want there from your closer.
Andy Higley really bringing it to him as Jordan Jackson steps up to the plate.
Pressure of the world's on him here. If he doesn't get a hit, it's over.
Fouls it back for strike 1.
There's a lot of baseballs get stuck up in the netting, more than you'd expect. Ball 1 in the dirt, 1-1.
There's 2 up there right now.
Yeah.
How do they get them down?
Probably throw something at it.
Maybe a broom handle.
Yeah.
Foul back, strike 2. 1 strike away now for Higley.
1-2. Spartans are up 9-7. 2 away here in the top half of the 7th inning. Here's the pitch from Higley.
Ooh.
Ball out, 2-2. Next pitch from Higley is line to center field, and Little is under it. Ball game. Spartans win 9-7.
Round 1 will go to the Spartans. Next round up, same teams, same game. Another 7 innings. Well, it'll be interesting to see if Higley can go the entire way.
I couldn't imagine playing another game. That was one of the longest high school baseball games I've ever
2 hours
witnessed.
and 15 minutes. The second game was scheduled to start at 7 o'clock, but it'll be pushed back a little later than that. And it'll start in about 20 minutes here. And the WOW Network will not be providing coverage for the second game, unfortunately. But we will be back here, hopefully, at some point during the baseball season to bring some more games. So stick around for that. Once again, your final from Morris Field. The Webb School Spartans take down the Ezell-Harding Eagles 9-7. You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network. Peyton Gallagher, Matthew Melton, I'm Mine Patel saying so long, folks.
You're listening to Webb on the Web, the WOW Network.